Alright. I'm doing this again, for some reason. I'm also just kind of trusting that my controller is gonna work for this game, because... Well, mostly because it says that it supports controllers. So, giving that a test. Maybe it would help if I had the right window selected. Good. Good, good. This is... I've never played this before, but I saw a few screenshots and it looked interesting. What happens if I hit continue? Nothing, because I have nothing to continue. Alright, new game. I recently received a letter from a dear old friend. And the letter was an invitation to a fishing trip. It'll be just like old times, my friend wrote. A wave of nostalgia washes over me as I reminisce. It's been well over 10 years since I had last been there. Honestly, it's been a long time since I went legitimately fishing. Like a long time. As children, we'd visit their uncle's cabin by the lake. The lake always had the largest trout you'd ever seen. I never went trout fishing. Well, I never went fly fishing, which is mostly what people do while fishing for trout. At least in my experience. I slowly regained my composure and made up my mind. I immediately wrote back, accepting my friend's offer. Why wouldn't you? A fishing trip sounds nice. Because you didn't know it would be your biggest mistake. I should have never went on that fishing vacation. How nice. So then he says, if you go, you're as good as fired. Anyway, long story short, gonna need to find a new job. But hey, we need a break every now and then, right? Yeah, that's what paid time off is for. Plan better. Either way, I'm glad you can make it, buddy. Me too. In all honesty, I forgot all about the good old days. But when I got mailed the cabin key from my uncle, all those memories hit me like a trout over the head. Why are there trouts flying at your head? How's your uncle been, by the way? You know, I'm not too sure. That letter he sent was the only contact we've had with him for years. Last I saw, he was going through the divorce. And he didn't think to check in, like even once. Must have been tough, especially for my little cousin. My uncle seemed pretty happy about it, though. Well, I guess he seemed happy. Still, check in. Good lord. Oh, we're finally here. There's a tree in the middle of the road. A bit more rundown than I remember. Well, it has been many years. Is my uncle even here? Whelp. Only one way to find out. Last one ends a rotten flounder. I think they're fishing at a lake, so I don't know why he's referencing a flounder. Oh, I'm in control. Do the trees talk to me? Nope, no Deku trees here. Guess I'll just peek through the windows like a creeper and then go in. Nice cobwebs. Somebody just... I pointed out a cobweb that was on my house the other day, and the person I was talking to said, "Nah, that's cotton candy." And all I could say was, well, thanks for the intrusive thoughts. So... everyone needs a new flavor of intrusive thoughts every now and again, so... eating cobwebs like cotton candy. There you go. It's the master bedroom. I can't go in there. There's a record. Sounds nice. Dusty books line the shelves, all about fishing. Can't say I'm surprised. It's a painting of a fish. No time to sleep. It's time to fish. Do I have a pole? There's no one here. Oh well, more cabin for us. Did you expect anybody to be here? You were mailed a key. If they're putting a key in the mail, I don't think they care about the place anymore. This place hasn't had any visitors in a while. Looks like we still got a little daylight left. Still time for a little fishing. Grab those fishing poles and meet me out back. Is that bolded like somebody's screaming at? Like, is he screaming now? You don't have to scream, man. I'm standing right next to you. Table set for 3. The plates are all grimy. The sink is clean. Because they didn't put the grimy plates in it. Is this the pole? That's one. Just see one more. Alright. The fridge is packed with fish heads. Kinda gross. I'm gonna ignore that sound. It's a photo of a fish. We've seen one of those before. Read Inuit mythos. I'll come back to that. That makes 2. Now let's fish. The fireplace has been unlit for a while. Oh, there's a cellar door with padlocks on it. That's normal. I'm not trying to keep anything down there or anything like that. Alright, the Inuits mythos says, there are many gods within the Inuit beliefs. One such god is the goddess Sedna or Seona. I can't really tell because of the font. It looks like the other D's actually. The goddess Sedna, goddess of the sea. Hers is a tragic tale with many different versions, either good or bad depending on the tale. Each version features the same conclusion. And then you just stop. You'll read more tomorrow. Alright. Hello, friend, I have a fishing pole for you. And you have the worms, alright. A whole 3 worms. That's what, 3 casts of a line? You got minnows in your ears? I got your bait. Alright. You don't have to be rude. Like this way. There's no run button. I'm top speed right there. Ah, just like I remember it. A bit more green, though. Oh, I can probably change that with the palette change. There we are. Now it's not quite blue. There we go. Now it's blue. Now let's christen the start of an awesome vacation. Looks like there's something right in front of us. It's a fish, right? Alright, I just kind of winged that fishing mechanic because I've never seen this before. Oh, goodness gracious.
You caught up.
Fish on. I got an achievement called Fish On, even for catching a shoe. And they bothered to measure it, a whole 6 inches. That's not very big for a shoe. That's like a kid's shoe. Like a small kid's shoe. It's not the most edible fish. It's a shoe. But at least we're doing our part in cleaning the lake. Well, there is that. If I find the other one, I got a new pair of shoes. For small children. Alright, let's get back to fishing. What happens if I throw it into the sky? I cannot throw it into the sky. Or on the banks. What if I throw it way out there. That had some airtime. I don't know if they can break the line or steal my bait or not. There's nothing but trash in this lake. It's like the lake at Springfield. The Simpsons lake. Just a dumping pit for garbage. Unless this is a fish. Prove me wrong, game.
You caught up.
No. Alright, that's enough fishing for today. Oh, I look creepy with this color palette. I look like a certain Minecraft YouTuber. I don't care for it. Can I read more Inuit mythos? Nope, tomorrow. Hey buddy, did you catch a fish? It's what your soul needed. Reeling and dealing. Reeling and dealing? Dealing what? I need answers. He doesn't seem to care that the fridge has nothing but fish heads in it, so we're gonna... What is that sound? Can I go outside? No? Can I check the master bedroom? Oh, he's got dibs on it. I guess he got an extra special key in the mail. And I just got this one. I guess there's not really any reason to check the cellar door again. It's still got 3 padlocks on it. Day 1. I don't know how many days there are gonna be. How'd you sleep, friend? Up and at 'em early. Early fish gets the worm. That's almost a phrase that people say. But no. Alright, you went this way last time. Oh. Am I just button mashing? I think I'm just button mashing. Yep, I'm digging holes and picking worms. I don't know if there's a strategy or if you just kind of flail around, but we're doing it. I got... $11 worms. Not bad. Way better than our friend could do. I see a dark spot. And I almost landed on it. Oh. Okay, so they can fight back, which means it's probably a fish this time. Ooh, a catfish. That's better than a shoe. And I would know. I didn't even get a pair of shoes like he said. I just got some tin cans. Fight back or you're trash. You're trash, aren't you? You're trash. What if I go like... Oh, I can scroll. Maybe I have to be doing the dark spots. Almost. Hopefully that's good enough. Oh, that's a big silhouette. What are you? You fought back, so you're not trash. Okay, there are flounders in this lake. I thought that was a seawater, or saltwater fish, but... What do I know? I am not a marine biologist. Maybe lake flounders are things. Okay, sardines are saltwater for sure. Maybe this is not a lake. Maybe this is like a bay or something. Which means there could be sharks. What if I'll catch a shark eventually? That would be cool.
You caught
A bass? A sea bass? If Animal Crossing has taught me anything, those exist. Come on. I haven't lost a fish yet, and I don't want to.
You caught
A 3-foot-long eel. That's a big fish. That's a moray. It hit my eye just right. It looks like there's a smiley face on the clouds up there.
You caught
Do rays even bite hooks? I've never fished in the sea. I don't know these things, but I don't feel like catching a manta ray with a fishing pole is standard practice. Especially a big one. Maybe like if your hook just grazes it and hooks where it's not supposed to, but koi. Alright, there's something wrong with this lake. Pretty sure koi are freshwater. Looks like there's nothing else to cast at, so I will cast randomly. Oh, that's a big silhouette. A can. Can do. This game is labeled as a horror game, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to kick in. Could be any second. Fish up something that's not a fish or trash, like a head or something. I don't know.
You caught
Yeah, pretty sure you don't catch starfish with poles. Do starfish even swim? I think they just kind of scoot.
You caught
That's enough fishing for today. Yeah, I'm catching trash anyway. That crow jump scared me. How did that crow jump scare me? Apparently I'm more on edge than I thought. Are you sure your uncle isn't here? I'm getting a vibe like he's hiding in the basement. Hiding in the basement? Do I have to catch the keys? Can I go outside? Is that sound outside? No? Alright. Day 2. Music don't sound right. Something's scooting around. I don't like the silence. I think I prefer the weird slow music to the silence. It's a little girl's shoe. I wonder if the other is down there too. That's kind of... I don't know. That gives me a weird vibe. It could be nothing. Like, you know, people just throw their old shoes away, but... yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Start bass. Some bass live up to 16 years, old enough to legally drive. Nice. I also cannot see why sardines are thought to be good on pizza. Don't touch catfish whiskers. Eels have 2 sets of jaws. Seriously, I don't think you can catch a manta ray with a fishing pole, but it's cool. Flounders are creepy with the one eye, with the weird eyes. Alright, that's the whole log. Hey, buddy. Where'd your face go, buddy? Oh, you were just turned around. I scared you. Oh. You had the weirdest dream. Sure, I'll listen. You thought you woke up. You couldn't move. But you could see, kind of like sleep paralysis. Your eyes started to adjust to the dark. Are we about to see a sleep paralysis demon? Why would you look out the window in a creepy cabin? That was your first mistake. Well, your first mistake was going to the creepy cabin. Your second mistake was looking out the window whilst being parrot. What was that? You can't just cut like that. Especially with all these weird noises. We're leaving. Don't come looking for us. That's what you want to see in a derelict cabin. Didn't get me that time, crows. It just dawned on me that I might dig up something other than worms in this mud pit. Hopefully it's just worms. There's not like a hand, a skeletal hand that pops out of the ground. Or maybe the scary part's just in the friend's dreams. And the occasional crow jump scare. And the weird notes. Was there music last time, or was it silent? I honestly don't remember. But I recall there being music. Okay. Sure. That's how fishing works. I was like dead on. Well, not dead on, but I was close enough, so I don't think I can actually land on the silhouettes. There's a lot of sea creatures in this allegedly freshwater lake. I wonder if I should let one get free just to like see what happens. But it's bound to happen organically eventually. This one's really fighting. Alright. Casually catching Nemo. Who's in the woods? Who's in the woods over there? Is that you, friend? Are you looking for a nice fishing spot? Are you whispering because you'll scare the fish away? Or... No? No answer. That's cool. A unicorn fish? Do those exist? I know cowfishes exist, and I'm pretty sure those have similar looking horns. Is there a version with one horn that's genuinely called a unicorn fish? Because that's kind of
You
awesome.
caught a.
Oh boy, another starfish. I don't think you can eat starfishes. At least not while having a good time.
You caught a.
I know that says sponge, but the font makes that look real weird. I was close enough to the dot, right? Was that a hand? Do I want to catch this?
You caught a.
Oh. I wonder if that's to the basement. I don't know what else it could be to. The Lady of the Lakes just handed me keys. They want me to know. This thing really doesn't want to reel in very much.
You caught a.
Cool. Alright, no other silhouettes, so I guess I'll just casually throw to where that hand was. See if we can catch another key. Although I doubt that's going to happen again. This is just going to be a tin can, isn't it?
You caught a.
Oh, another starfish. I don't know if that's better than a tin can. At least you could recycle the tin can for a nickel or something. Not much you can do with a starfish besides
You caught a.
rip a creature from its home and have it die, but you know. Such is a fisherman's life.
You caught a.
There's the tin can. And I'm out of worms. Crow? Crow. You'll never jump scare me again, Crow. What if I go to the worm pit? They'll be there tomorrow. Okay. Alright, friend. How's your sleep paralysis going? Only one more day left. I'm wishing for more fishing. More fishing. Will I get 2 keys tomorrow? We'll see. Or will we just get murdered in our sleep? Something's happening. Are you still up? If not, then get up. How's about we... Oh, night fishing. Yeah, sure. Sure, sounds like a great idea. Hey, buddy. Alright, still gotta get my own worms. We never see our friend whilst fishing. So, not sure what's going on there. Is he doing well? Is he catching a lot of fish? Or is he getting a lot of tin cans? Did he catch the other shoe, I wondered? That's a lot of worms all at once. More than 11? My record is 11. I think it caps out at 11. Or at least I cap out at 11. So this is the lake at night, eh? Neat. There's plenty of moonlight. I can kind of see okay. Well, okay, I can't really see anything, but that's fine. We only need to see our big catches. And Is there someone over in the woods like yesterday? No? Alright. I'm guessing this is one of the silhouettes for the fish. Are we going to catch deep sea fish like anglerfish? Because it's nighttime and this game has no rules.
You caught
A beta fish. Was that a fish? I sure hope so, because there shouldn't be anything else swimming around out there. Although I did see a hand throw a key in my fishing line, so... I guess we're just not going to talk about that. A sucker fish. Pretty sure those are actually called plecos. Oh, that's... I hear whispering. I don't know if that's coming across on stream, but I hear whispering. Alright, is it going to be another hand? Nope, alright. Fish?
You caught
A sponge. Ain't nothing but a sponge. Is this the hand? Because I really need that extra key. I have 1 day to get 2 keys. The lake is not forthcoming with those keys.
You caught
I don't want to flounder. I'm already floundering. Give me the keys. I want to know what's down there. Still hear the whispering. Casual swordfish. Alright. One of these times I'll catch a shark. Best driving entertainment ever? Probably shouldn't be watching a video whilst driving. That is not recommended. Not at all. Oh, I see another silhouette. I did not throw the rod at it. Or the... Obviously I didn't throw the rod. I didn't throw the bait. Because I know how to fish. You throw the bait, not the rod. Will this be the hand that gives me a key? Evidently not. There's the anglerfish. I called it. Is the whispering getting louder? I think it's getting louder. Haven't started driving yet. Ah! Plus I'm putting you on audio only so I ain't staring at other stuff. Okay, at least that's good. Woo, best sitting desk. Yeah, I can talk. Woo, best sitting comfortably at a desk entertainment ever. That's... I like to hear that better than driving. But I mean, like, if you're not looking at the screen, I guess it's fine. I think we found what was whispering. Can I catch it? Is it a legendary catch? You get out of there, you whisperer.
You caught up.
No, no. Tin can. That's not quite what I was looking for. I was looking for the souls of the damned, not a tin can. Alright, last worm.
You caught up.
Another tin can. Feeling a little freaked. Yeah, me too. I saw a head pop out of the water. Well, more accurately, I saw the head pop into the water. What is that? Is this a puddle? It's nothing. Are those jellyfish? Oh, it's a key. It's a key covered in fish guts. Wish I didn't touch it. Yeah. 2 tin cans, now I can talk to someone. I've got like 10 tin cans at this point, so at least 5 people could talk to each other. I think that's how that works. This place is getting freaky, buddy. Feels like we're not wanted here. But if the fish are biting, don't be frightened. Well, I did get given a key by a mysterious hand in the lake. So I think somebody wants us here because they're helping. The trash has gotten more pungent. Oh, I didn't check the Inuit mythos. There's less fish heads than last I checked. Buddy, if you're not catching fish, you can ask me for mine. You don't have to eat the fish heads. Alright, Inuit, learn me. In this version of the tale, Sedna is a lovely maiden. Pursued by many of the local men, she rejects them all. As her father grows impatient, he meets an unknown hunter. The hunter requests his daughter's hand in marriage. The father accepts the offer, giving him his daughter. Shouldn't she accept the offer? I mean, I feel like that's how that's supposed to work. You're not supposed to propose to her dad. I mean, ask the dad for permission or whatever if you want, but... oh well. Hey, buddy. It's our last day. I feel like I've lost all my energy to fish. Something about the lake just seems off. You didn't see the creepy stuff, I guess. The head that was in the lake, or the person walking in the forest. Well, we've got to end the trip on a good note. One last trip. Alright, alright. I gotta go, get some worms. The father, in his haste, had just given his child to a bird creature merely disguised as a man. Birds aren't real. Determined to right his wrong, he went after his daughter. Rowing in his kayak, the man approaches the birdman's lair. Yes, all birds are actually birdmen. They're just disguised as little birds. Birds aren't real. He barges inside, saves his daughter, and escapes. Shortly soon after, the creature learns its bride escaped. It takes flight, giving chase to its runaway bride. I'll read more tomorrow, even though this is the last day. Is the fridge even less full of fish heads? Alright, it's just saying the same thing. Is the stove still the same amount of clean? Which is not at all. The water has stopped running, the stove is dirty, the plates are all grimy. It's your average fishing cabin. Oh hey, the crows ate the fish corpses. Definitely a mud pit full of nothing but worms, am I right? Nothing sinister to see here. Just gross gross, really worms. What did I just hit? Okay. Just not just worms to see here. It's just an animal skeleton. Bro, that doesn't look like an animal. It looks like somebody curled up in the fetal position. Yeah, you're probably right. I think we've got enough worms. I don't have enough worms. I got like 5. I need to get that key. I briefly looked at this game's achievements for giggles, and there are 3 endings. And I'm wondering how now to get those endings.
You caught
Hey, I caught Dory. Turns out finding her wasn't that hard. Didn't need a movie for it at all. Whatever this is, it likes to fight back.
You caught
Oh, it's a big old pike. 50 inches, that is a big fish. A real chunker.
You caught
A goldfish. Are there wild goldfish, or did humans kind of put a stop to that? I don't think I've ever seen a goldfish swimming next to a pike. You know what I'm saying?
You caught
Hey, I found the other shoe. Oh god, throw it back in, throw it back in. There's something tied to the laces. Oh, it's the 3rd key. That shoe, I feel like... Nah, it can't be. Let's just finish our fishing. Is it your uncle's shoe? Buddy? Buddy, I have 1 worm left. The game ends when I catch this thing. Or at least the fishing part of it. Alright, he's not talking. So I'm going to guess it's not a tin can, because it fought back. A beautiful, beautiful sunfish. 150 inches, that is a big, big fish. So I'm just gonna open the cellar door. You know, I bet that's the 3 endings, is opening the door, not opening the door, and not night fishing, maybe? Where's the friend? I feel like I need his input on this. Hey, buddy. Well, we've got all the keys. You go first. Understandable. While pursuing its bride, the creature makes a plea. It calls upon a sea spirit for help with her capture. As the pair escapes, their kayak is rocked by huge waves. The pair escapes. I thought the runaway bride was the only one escaping. Oh, the father and the runaway bride. Okay, yep. The father reacts hastily yet again. He tosses... Worst Dad of the Year award goes to this guy. First, he sells or gives away his daughter to a bird man, and then he throws her into the icy waters when they pursue. She surfaces, grasping a hold of the kayak side. With a swift motion, her father's axe swings down. And the rest of the book's ripped out. Alright. That's a bad dad. Are you sure you don't want to go first? No? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna make a guess. It's the uncle's cabin. We got a shoe, and there was a story about a girl that got thrown in the water. So I'm guessing a girl, maybe the uncle's daughter, drowned or something, and he tried to cover it up. Hopefully he didn't murder her or anything like that. That tree's got some curves. If it is a tree. I don't think it's a tree. A dirty bed, it looks like it's been used recently. By that tree or something, maybe. It's the rest. Oh! The axe connects with her fingers, chopping them off. There's no way to hold on. She floats down into the dark. Oh, at least her fingers brought forth life. They grew into creatures that are here to this day. Fishers pay tribute to the sunken goddess. Hopes of a bountiful hunt granted by Sedna. Well, at least she's not a vengeful spirit, right? It's the start of a tunnel. I guess I have to check the... for lack of a better word to call it yet, the tree. Bottles are strewn about. They all have paper within. Paper is crudely written on. It says, I only caught a glimpse of you, but I saw a lifetime in that glimpse. A life in which I beg and plead to spend with you. Hear me, Senna. I've given everything I hold dear to myself. My life is no longer a hook in our mouths. My daughter is... Yep, he drowned his daughter. And killed the mom. Alright, what do you have to say? It's a statue made of mud and fishbone. Zoom back out. Zoom back out. Okay. Oh, I actually can't go into the tunnel. I guess I was gonna say, I guess I'll leave. Wow, this place isn't creepy at all. Let's make like fishermen and get our basses out of here. That's a good one. Real good. A real knee slapper. Sorry, a real bass slapper. No, that didn't work. I regret that. I'm sorry. Alright, that's everything. Let's leave quickly. Will said. Hi, buddy. I left the keys inside. Could you get them? They're near the sink. Thanks. Who needs keys? Let's just hotwire the car. I don't want to go back in there. Is the master bedroom open now? No. I can't turn the music off. I can't actually interact with anything. Near the sink, huh? Nothing's gonna reach out of the sink and suck me into its plumbing, is it? Okay, somebody just walking out past the window. Maybe this is the option where I get a different ending. Going out there versus leaving. Leaving seems like the right choice. But the better choice, in terms of seeing what happens... Nope, can't go out that way. I tried. No regrets. I tried. Bye! I think he just said, come here. We're leaving. We sped home after that, not saying much to each other. Once we got far enough away from that place, we finally started to decompress. We collected our thoughts and alerted the police about what we found at the cabin. I got the good ending? It's been a while since I've last heard from my friend. You mean the one that killed his wife and daughter to appease a goddess, a sunken goddess? They informed me once the police read the note in the bottle, they searched the cabin from top to bottom, but there were no signs of their uncle's whereabouts. The part of that mountain is now blocked off to the public. They say the lake was combed over every inch of its floor by a diving expedition conducted by the police. The divers found nothing within the lake's depths. Well, yeah, I already fished out all the trash. The only thing they could catch were some of the largest trout they've ever seen. I didn't see one trout. I saw a whole slew of saltwater creatures, not one trout. Bro needs a manicure. Ending A. I'm guessing that was the good ending, because I didn't die. It was made for a fishing horror jam in 2020. Oh. What happens if I continue? Okay, maybe I can get the last, or at least another ending if I let him kill me or something. Hey, Uncle. I have questions. I'm at the lake. Senna, is that you? Senna, my darling. Wait, no, I'm not in love with you. Ending D. Alright, so there's at least 4 endings, actually. But considering... At this point, I don't think I have another way to get an ending. I'm guessing the other endings are don't go night fishing and don't open the cellar door. I kind of want to see what it is, though. I want to see what happens. Oh, skip to day 1. There's no selector. I don't know what I'm selecting. Also got really dark in here. The sun went down. Hello? Game? Alright. Turns out if you hit right trigger, it gets rid of the Game Boy border. I think I broke the game, though. It's doing nothing other than swapping borders. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can just reopen it. Alright, cool, came back up. There's the selector. Okay, it just bugged last time. Yes, I would like to skip the prologue. I've been there. I've done that. Let's change the border to something nice. I think I may have honestly had the best palette already selected. Yeah. It's not gonna get much better than that. Alright, buddy, let's go fishing. After I catch some worms. I only need... Let's see, I'm skipping night fishing, and I'm leaving instead of opening the door. So... think the game actually goes faster if I get less worms. So I'm just gonna not get more worms. A new personal worst. 4. I do wish I could run. But no. 1 speed. What if I just, like, make the minimum cast? Right there. Don't even go for the silhouettes. Only trash here.
You caught a
Fish? Who needs them? I'm all about the tin cans now.
You caught a
There we go. The fishing part does seem superfluous
You caught a
to the story of the game. Like, it's just here to do it. It accomplishes nothing other than catching that key.
You caught a
Good old clam. Clam with a fishing rod. Going straight to bed. Just spill a little bit of water. I'm not even going to ask Buddy about his, What happens if I get 0 worms? No, let me finish my sentence. I wonder what happens if, I just don't ask Buddy about his dream. Maybe that part was superfluous too, because I think the dream showed him seeing Sedna outside of his window. But that doesn't necessarily have to affect anything else. I got 0. Don't make me do it again, please. Can I just fish with 0 worms? Just throw a hook out there, catch a tin can, call... Oh, no, I have to get at least 1. Alright. Got water all over my desk. Alright, 1 worm. Good enough for me. I can fish with 1 worm. What if I just don't dig up the key? Or the body at the end? I guess the body didn't have a key on it or anything. It's just there to limit how much worms you can get at the very end, it seems, maybe? 2? Where did I get a 2nd worm? Guess that's the whole extra cast I gotta do. Oh! You can lose the worm. I am really good at being terrible at fishing.
You caught a
Tin can! Just speed running to get those other endings. Hopefully. So I'm not opening. And I'm not night fishing. Cool. Speed run! That cellar is staying closed. I wonder why the music gets slower. There's not really a reason for that. Other than, you know, creepy ambiance. I guess that's reason enough. For being really cheap, this music accomplishes what it set out to do. Like, it's honestly not bad, even though it's just a little... Burp, burp, burp. It's like human music from Rick and Morty. It accomplishes the bare minimum. If you're a Jerry. Maybe I shouldn't be comparing myself to Jerry. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't do that. Tin can? Nope, it fought back. That's a bummer.
You caught
Tis merely a clam, though. Which is basically nature's tin can. That's different. We're just going straight to the car, huh? I waited in the car as my friend gathered their strength and made their way to the car. They looked like death had floated up and washed ashore. I asked if they were okay to drive, but I got no response. We drove home in complete silence. Good fishing trip. Along the way, I made attempts at some small talk, but it was to no avail. There were times I even had to help guide them back onto the right path after they had missed common roads and exits. What was strange was my friend knew these roads like the back of a flounder. What's with you and flounders? When we finally arrived at my home, I got out and went to their window to say goodbye. Again, nothing but silence. I only received a blank stare before they abruptly reversed out of my driveway. Before they sped off, I got a good look at my friend's face. I wish I hadn't. It was my friend's eyes. They were the eyes of a dead fish. Like a doll's eyes. I mean, fish's eyes don't... Dead fish's eyes, anyway. They don't. Okay, so there's one more ending. What happens if I continue? What day is this? Where's the friend? Maybe he has some insight. Maybe not. Okay. Day 3. No, there's no different. Maybe I have to open the door and then leave? I don't know. Not important. I got most of the endings. I think that's good enough to call it there. So, thanks for the people that stopped by. It was an interesting game. I'm glad it was cheap because, yeah, I wouldn't want to spend much more than what I paid, which I think was $2. But that was a fun little $2 experience. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time I stream, which, if it was like the last time, could be many months. I don't remember the last time I honestly streamed. It was probably at least 3 months ago. Anyway, I'm gonna X out of this depressing music and then end the stream. Bye.